Is the sun setting on French influence in Africa? Chad's groundbreaking decision to end its military ties with France is shaking up the Sahel region. Is this the dawn of a new, independent Africa? Is Africa turning the page on French influence? In a groundbreaking move, Chad has severed its military ties with France, setting the stage for a geopolitical shakeup in the Sahel region. What's behind this bold decision, and how could it redefine Africa's future? Welcome back to My Planet Updates. As we continue, please don't forget to show us your support by subscribing to this channel. This decision is not just a headline, it's a shift in the power dynamics of Central Africa. Chad's announcement to end its defense cooperation agreement with France has sent ripples across the region and beyond. Historically, France has maintained strong military and political influence in many African nations, positioning itself as a stabilizing force. But now, Chad joins a growing list of countries that are questioning and rejecting this relationship. For decades, France's operation was touted as a stabilizing force in the Sahel. Yet, increasing protests in countries like Mali and Niger paint a different picture, one of growing discontent with foreign intervention. The military agreement, once seen as a symbol of strategic partnership, has now become a point of contention. For years, French troops have been stationed in Chad to combat threats from groups like Boko Haram and other militant organizations. However, the narrative has changed. Many African nations, including Chad, are increasingly dissatisfied with what they perceive as unequal relationships and a lack of respect for their sovereignty. Chad's leadership cited the need to prioritize national interests over foreign dependencies, a sentiment echoed across the Sahel. This decision follows similar actions by countries like Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, where anti-French sentiments have grown over accusations of neo-colonialism. These nations argue that France's presence has not effectively curbed violence or instability but instead perpetuated external control over their affairs. For France, this marks yet another blow to its influence in Africa. The French government has stated it will work closely with Chad to implement the transition, which likely means withdrawing troops and re-evaluating its regional strategy. Please, if you're still watching and haven't subscribed, please kindly hit the subscribe button, for that is what motivates us to bring out content like this. As France's role diminishes, global powers like Russia and China are increasingly stepping in, offering alternative partnerships that appeal to African nations seeking diversification in foreign relations. Implications: the end of this military cooperation raises critical questions. What will this mean for regional security, especially as Chad grapples with threats from militant groups? Will new alliances emerge to fill the gap left by France? Moreover, this decision reflects a broader trend of African nations reclaiming their autonomy in global politics. As these changes unfold, Chad's move is being closely watched by neighboring countries and international observers. Could this trigger a domino effect, further diminishing Western influence across the continent? Or will it lead to unforeseen challenges in managing security and development independently? As France steps back, Chad may turn to Russia's military expertise, evidenced by its growing presence in Mali and the Central African Republic. Meanwhile, China's focus on infrastructure and trade partnerships offers a different avenue for economic growth but comes with its own set of challenges, such as debt dependency. Chad's decision is more than just a break from France, it's a statement of independence and a call for a new era of partnerships in Africa. The world is watching as this story develops. Will this shift bring true empowerment to African nations, or will it lead to new challenges in the region? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Africa's evolving geopolitical landscape.